You are now watching the only social media gangster that matters.
Bravi, aka the only social media gangster that matters, and welcome to the Questions and Problems Show Part 2. Come on, guys, if you made it this far, give yourself a round of applause. I mean, now we're practically family. You know what I mean? We're practically family right now. And we are about to get more interesting. So, you guys have the questions, you have the problems, and we try to answer them at the best of our capabilities. And do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are not professionals. We're just giving our own personal opinions, and it's up to you whether you take them or you don't. But for the mere fact that they're out there, you can use them as guidelines. But, anyways, without further ado, let's get to part two. As you know, we always have good shows. Part one was how to get a girl, and now part two is why you should never. So part two is why you should never, and our shows consist of 6 shows per part. So now we're going to be starting with episode 7, why you should never visit your partner unannounced. Yep, why you should never visit your partner unannounced. It's it's a bit of a hectic topic, you know what I mean? Because it's your partner. Why should you announce that you're going to visit your partner? But we have 5 points for you. As you know, we always have 5 points every single time. In every part, in every show, the questions and the problem shows with your host with the most, Bravi, we always have 5 points. So, point number one, let's get into the show. Uh, it's considerate to first ask your partner if you can come through. I mean, it shows that you value their opinion, how they feel, their time. Because just popping up unannounced means your partner, you don't actually regard your partner's time, what he or she might be doing, which is a conflict of interest in the relationship. You know what I mean? You cannot just rock up and announce. It's very, very, very inconsiderate. So it's very considerate to ask first before you go to your partner's place. That's why you should never visit your partner unannounced, because it's very inconsiderate. On the basis of, think about it, what if your partner is busy studying, doing research, excuse me, maybe planning their work schedule, about to plan for a big meeting, and you just rock up unannounced. You are carrying whiskey, his favorite whiskey, his favorite vodka, whatever the most is. But you know how each person can be a distraction to their partner. Favorite champagne, favorite drinks, something like that. Or maybe let's go out. I just secured a deal, but you never told your partner. It's very inconsiderate. I feel like for that part, you should actually talk to your partner first. Because, like, think about it. If someone just rocked up unannounced at your place, how would you feel? So, yeah, that was point number one. It's considerate to ask first when visiting your partner. That's the biggest point, guys. And point number two, just something up there for the thought. What if your partner is a ritualist? I mean, think about it. You just rocking up to your partner's place unannounced, and you find that your partner is up to something else, hence why he wasn't answering his calls. And now you've been exposed to that thing. It knows you now. You saw it. It has to get you, and he or she was trying to protect you. Do you get what I mean? That's some of the reasons why you should never visit your partner unannounced. Because what if that person gets their wealth from somewhere? What if they were doing a ritual to protect themselves? Maybe they're in a dangerous business. They're about to get assassinated or something like that. It's food for the mind, food for the brain. You gotta think about such things. But anyways, I know most of you guys are like, but if my partner is a ritualist, if I find them doing that, shouldn't I run away? Isn't that a good sign? Maybe, maybe not. Feel like it's mostly up to you. Is it a good sign? Is it a bad sign? But yeah, that was point number two, ladies and gentlemen, of why you should never visit your partner unannounced. So let's go to point number three. What if your partner just values their alone time? Like, not saying they don't enjoy being with you, but what if they just, there are times when they just want to be alone, far from technology, just relax and enjoy life. Just go outside, sit on the green grass, take off your shoes, your feet are on the green grass, lay down, just look at the sky blue sky. I know that was a crazy one, sky blue sky. But you get what I mean, guys. Sometimes they just want to lay down and watch the stars, watch their favorite movie, you know. Uh, yeah, just sit down, do whatever they want in that moment. Just be themselves. So that's point number three of why you should never visit your partner unannounced, guys. And here's point number four. What if your partner has other plans? Like, hear me out. Not bad plans, like your partner might be up to something no good. No, 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 no. What if your partner is going out with friends, family, maybe their parents came to visit, their cousins, their brothers, sisters, and like you guys are not at a stage where you can introduce each other to the families. You guys are still at that stage where it's just you guys against the world. That's something to think about as well. Think about it. Imagine now you rocking up, her family's there, they don't know you. Maybe they know her ex, but they know that they broke up. And they know her as a sweet konyan or him as a sweet konyan. And you just rock up there. What happens? Drama on drama. Kamu ki mother-in-law, kamu ki father-in-law. Yes, yes. Matlakan si Plek. What's up? Do you get what I mean? Such things, like the whole place is a mess now. So that's point number four of why you should never visit your partner unannounced. And now to the final point, the point that I'm guessing you guys were waiting for. Point number five. You might find a big surprise. Point number five, you might find a big surprise. Something to think about. Maybe your partner is not as faithful as you thought. You rock up there unannounced. Your partner is coming from the club, all in each other's faces. They entering, they find you sitting on the couch. Hey, or worse, you find them in the middle of the deed. So you see, guys, and now it's gonna be a whole scenario where you have to decide: does he or she go? Does he or she stay? And you can catch charges for murder, assaults, the whole works. But personally, I would just advise you leave. It's the best choice that I can give you. If you cannot rock up to your partner's place unannounced, because except for point number three, though, you know what I mean? Except for point number three, where it's their alone time. But other than point number three, if you cannot rock up to your partner announced because of those other four categories, leave. You're in a very toxic environment and it's not gonna end well. So guys, that's Bruh V, aka the only social media gangster that matters. And guys, welcome back to the questions and problem shows. I can't wait to have you for the next 2 weeks on part two of why you should never. We have 6 episodes for you guys: episode 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ready for you guys. Stay tuned. We'll see you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30 p.m.